Yeah, my name's Gabe Zollner. I watched some of Obama's teleprompter reading this afternoon, and after a while I had to turn it off because I was getting sick. It's always I, me, I, me, I. And he was justifying everything that he's doing. He did mention that he stopped the torturing that Bush used to do, waterboarding. Instead, he just vaporizes people. And I read another article that they've blown away 4 Americans, and who knows how many people from other parts of the world. He did say that they're going to have to live with the loss of innocent lives, but I don't think that really bothers him a whole lot, I think if it would have bothered him, he wouldn't have been so chirpy-eyed on 9/12/12 the way he was. He couldn't have been if it bothered him, because he would have had a difficult time sleeping knowing that 4 Americans are being slaughtered. And there's a lot of reasons that they were being slaughtered, and it's all because of Obama. Whatever the ambassador was doing, whether it was trying to buy back the weapons, because that's a program Hillary put in place, he wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for what Obama did by launching a military strike against Gaddafi's forces. We wouldn't have to be buying back the weapons that belonged to Gaddafi if it wasn't Obama that ended up destroying, again, Gaddafi's forces. So no matter how you look at it, Benghazi falls directly on Obama's shoulders. And I don't think the loss of life bothers him. I don't think the loss of the 80,000 Syrians that are being slaughtered because he's providing weapons, training, and funds to Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. Yet, in the speech that he gave, he refers to them as being America's enemies. And he also said that Al-Qaeda is pretty much decimated. Well, I don't know if they're decimated. Those guys in England didn't seem to be too decimated when he ran over that innocent 25-year-old Marine or soldier, and he ended up trying to chop his head off. These people are not normal. They're not normal. But anyway, it was interesting as well. Obama did say that the Taliban and Al-Qaeda are enemies, but again, he's funding them. But he never mentioned the Muslim Brotherhood as being America's enemies, when Mohammed Morsi said that he swore on the destruction of Israel and the United States. But that's okay. We understand the connection between Obama and the Muslim Brotherhood. Anyway, I don't want to keep rattling on, but to be honest with you, it made me sick listening to him. And I can't believe that our military sits back and allows him to spew such garbage, because that's really all that comes out of his mouth. Nothing but pure garbage and lies. It's lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. That's all it is. He's denied having any kind of knowledge of the IRS scandal. Yet Mr. Shulman, who was the previous director, he visited the White House 118 times, and that was up till 2012. We don't know how many times he visited in 2013. Those records weren't made available. But 118 times. And Shulman can't remember if he talked about it. He said he can't recall if he mentioned anything about the Tea Parties. I mean, come on. 118 visits. And the smart-ass comment that Shulman made, he brought his kids for the Easter egg roll. What a joke that is. Anyway, I don't want to keep rattling on. It's amazing how he's allowed to continue spewing his lies and garbage and continuing to destroy not only America, not only the Middle East, but possibly the entire world. Russia is behind Bashar al-Assad. Keep that in your mind, as I've kept it in my mind. Too bad it's not in Obama's mind, but then again, there's very little in Obama's mind. He's probably too mesmerized with trying to figure out how we can have his next hookup with Reggie Love. What do you think? I told you what I thought.